Hey, what's going on guys, my name is Gamertag, and I'm back for another Fortnite Battle Royale video. Now in today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys how you can in fact tier up really fast within Fortnite Battle Royale. Obviously Season 6 is coming to a screeching halt with less than 2 weeks remaining in the season. So I want to share with you guys basically the best and most advanced ways that you can in fact reach tier 100 before the season does in fact end. So if you guys going to enjoy the video or find it helpful, I would appreciate a like down below. Also, if you are new around here and would like to see more Fortnite content like this in the future, feel free to subscribe as well as turning on those post notifications. With that being said, my name is Gamertag and let's get it. So as mentioned, today's video I'll be going over how you can in fact tier up really fast within Fortnite Battle Royale. I understand Season 6 is coming to an end with only 12 days remaining as of right now. So a lot of you guys are in fact trying to reach the highest tier of the season before it ends, which of course is tier 100. Therefore you can unlock the Dire skin. So with that being said, we're just going to hop right into this and I'm going to be explaining how I'm going to be breaking down this video. Now there are a few aspects that play into tiering up in Fortnite Battle Royale. There's two different levels technically within Battle Royale. There's the level itself and then tiering up, and both are kind of intertwined and do in fact have some correlation within each other. So I will be explaining with that, and I'm actually literally going to break down the specifics of what is the best possible way to in fact reach tier 100 extremely quickly. So first of all, the most important and probably the most common sense way is by doing the challenges in Fortnite Battle Royale, and sometimes a lot of people overlook these in fact. Now as most of you guys know, in order to see your challenges you simply need to go into an open lobby, click over on the challenges tabs, and you will see that you actually have 10 weeks of challenges unlocked. Therefore you complete each and every single challenge. Now each challenge gives you either 5 stars or 10 stars. Now the battle stars play into tiering up within the game. This is what every tier consists of, is 10 battle stars. So every time you obtain 10 battle stars, you then rank up one tier. So challenges again give you either 5 stars or 10 stars. So by completing only one challenge sometimes, you can in fact rank up an entire tier. Now the star payouts basically depends on the quote-unquote difficulty of the challenge. There's normal challenges and then there are hard challenges, but to be quite honest and quite blatant with you guys, no challenge is too hard to complete at all. They're all very simple and straightforward. Some of them are as simple as open 2 chests in one game, and then the more difficult ones might be like get 8 pistol eliminations, but that's not in one single game, that's over the period of however long it takes you. So they are relatively easy. Again, not a single one should ever be too hard to complete. Now a full week of completed challenges will give you 50 battle stars, which is equivalent to 5 tiers. However, the week 10 challenges only gives you a total of 15 battle stars. Not entirely sure why this is the case. I don't think it's ever been like this in previous seasons, but if you look at it mathematically, by completing literally every single challenge of every single week, you can unlock 46.5 tiers. So that is about halfway through the battle pass. So I mean, simply just by completing these easy challenges, you can already get halfway through it. Now another important part is leveling up. As I mentioned, there are 2 basically different ranking systems. One was being the tier system, which we're focusing on, and then also is the leveling up system. Now to break this down for you, every level gives you 2 battle stars. So if you rank up from level 1 to level 2, you'll get 2 battle stars and so on and so forth. However, every level that ends in a 5 will in fact give you 5 battle stars. So that's 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, so on and so forth. And then every level that ends in a 0, so that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100 will give you 10 battle stars. Now doing the math in my head, this could definitely be far inaccurate, but it's somewhere around 31 battle stars for every 10 levels that are complete. Again, this could be definitely wrong, but it should be around that area. So that in itself is 3.1 tiers. So realistically, that's a pretty fair payout in my opinion. Now I have an account that I play on that does not have the battle pass on it. This is the account that I use for gameplay, and currently I'm level 26 on this account, and I'm tier 28 with 7 out of the 10 battle stars to get to tier 29, and I've completed 0 challenges on this account due to the fact that I don't have the battle pass on this account. So you guys can get a basic general idea of how important leveling up realistically is. Again, I'm level 26 and I'm also tier 28 at the same time. So if I were to simply just purchase the battle pass and complete all of the challenges on this account, I would get almost a tier 70 simply by completing the challenges. Now again, I'm not a prodigy when it comes to math. However, I think if you were to complete all challenges and were to reach like level 50, maybe level 60, then you'll have already unlocked the tier 100 skin. Again, I wouldn't quote me on that, but it should be around that realm of tier 50 or tier 60 with all of the challenges complete, which is very fair and very obtainable. You literally could start today and reach level 60 if you grind your heart out, and then also if you complete all of the challenges, you will be able to unlock the tier 100 skin. Now most of you guys probably have been playing since the beginning of the season, therefore you're probably already a high level, so it should definitely not be hard whatsoever. Now another big portion that I want to talk about is XP, and XP basically relates to leveling up, which then in turn relates to tiering up. So this is what a lot of people don't focus on, and what you really need to be focusing on. This is what like Doom and a lot of the people that try to get tier 100 the fastest or level 100 focus on. They understand this, and it really gets down to specifics, so definitely pay attention. Now XP again is something that pertains to leveling up, and leveling up of course correlates with tiering up. So to reach tier 100, you definitely need to gain the most amount of XP that you possibly can. So I'm just going to break it down into several parts. So the first one is if you're playing solo, what you need to focus on. Now if you're playing solo, basically the best things to be doing is getting damage to other opponents, and then of course placement. It's pretty simple as that. Now other things do pertain to it, such as damage to structures and structures that you've built. However, the main most important parts that will definitely make a dent and make an impact on how much XP you receive is going to be the damage to other players, the eliminations that you get, in the placement that you placed in. So a really good game would look like this: getting 10 eliminations, doing over 2,000 damage to other players, and also coming in like a top 5 placement. Now I'm not entirely too sure of how much XP you get per elimination, per damage to players, and also placement, but I am very aware that obviously like top 3 placements are going to give you way more XP than of course top 10 placements, and of course a large amount of XP. So you do need to play aggressive, but not too aggressive to the point that you don't get a high placement. Now a lot of people that win their games typically will win with like 2 or 3 eliminations because they're playing very passively and are focusing solely on getting the win itself, opposed to getting the eliminations. Now, so what I recommend doing is landing in a named spot, maybe Retail Row, Salty Springs. It does not have to be something like Tilted Towers where there's going to be a ton of people, but you simply just want to play not passively. You don't necessarily have to play extremely aggressive, but you do want to get maybe 6 to 8 eliminations. That's a pretty solid amount of eliminations. I personally think that, 10 eliminations is very achievable, so I think with practice and time, a lot of you guys can of course get higher eliminations. However, 6 to 8 is a pretty decent target that we're going for here. So first of all, you want to get those amount of eliminations. You want to deal as much damage to players as you possibly can. So of course, take shots at anybody that you see with, of course, in reach. This way you aren't, taking shots and completely missing, resulting in yourself getting eliminated. So again, play aggressive, get a lot of eliminations, do a lot of damage to players, and also don't be too stupid with how aggressive you are. Don't start pushing people when you have low health and you know that they already have the advantage, because this of course will get you eliminated and you will not place high. So you really have to find that perfect balance between playing aggressive, doing damage to players, and also coming in a high placement. And of course, with time and practice, you'll sort of understand the formula, I guess, on the best way to go about achieving that. So that is for solos. Now duos, you want to find another player that is relatively good. Now their eliminations actually will in fact help you get XP, mainly due to the fact that these will actually help you get assists. Now the same exact thing that I explained for these solos will pertain to duos. You want to play aggressively, get a high amount of eliminations, both you and your partner both, and of course you also want to place relatively high. So that is for duos. Now for the squads, you want to find people that are relatively high tier already in the battle pass. I'd say maybe over tier 50, because if you guys did not know already, the higher the tier they are, the more XP bonus they give you. So if you're playing with a lot of high tiers and they all have 250% XP bonus, that's going to give you a 750% XP boost opposed to what you originally would have had. So if you're playing with a squad, again, with everyone that has a 250% XP boost, you're literally going to get 7.5 times the amount of XP that you originally would have gotten. So playing one squad game with 3 people with 250% XP boost is equivalent to playing 7.5 solo games. So the best way to do this is find people that are already a high tier, help each other out and get to tier 100, and all of you guys will have really extremely high XP boosts, and you'll all be helping each other out in the end. So if you guys can't find anyone to play with, or none of your friends are online, simply comment down below saying your gamertag, PSN, or your Epic account name, and tell each other what console you're on, and try to find people that are willing to help you. Get in a squad together and do your absolute best to place high, get eliminations, and deal damage to opponent. Now if you combine everything that I mentioned in this video and you put a lot of effort and grind into it, you will very easily reach tier 100 before the end of season 6. So go ahead and do everything that I mentioned in this video. I promise you it'll work, and also you are going to have to put the time and effort into it. and grind. But with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and or found it helpful. If you guys did, let me know by leaving a like down below, as I would appreciate that a lot. Also, if you are new around here and you'd like to be notified whenever I come out with more content like this in the future, then feel free to subscribe. My name is Gamer Tag. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Adios.